What's up? It's Jazz, and today I'll be doing a female zodiac rating 1 through 10 with celebrity examples as well as explanations as to why I'm giving these signs their numbers. I already have my notes written down, so now it's just time to go ahead and get started with the video. No need to prolong the process. First up, we have Aries. Aries is between March 21st and April 20th, and this is also a fire sign. I just have to say that I am an Aries myself, baby. The best sign out there. And I give us a rating of 9 out of 10. As you would have already suspected, I know why didn't I give us a 10 out of 10? Let me tell you why. So the pros that I have for the female Aries is that are reliable people. We always got your back. We're very fun, and we're also known as the therapist. So me, that sounds like a jack of all trades, seeing how it is me, because I am an Aries. So just to further elaborate, I'm sure that all of you know at least one female that is an Aries, and you can't say that they are not a reliable friend. I know I'm always there for my friends when I try to be good or bad, whether they're about to go fight or they're crying over a boy and we're ready to get drunk. Everybody loves us. I'm not gonna lie. Everybody loves us. But I do have some cons. The cons that I have for Aries is we're a very my way or the highway type of people. I mean, honestly, Aries are a bit spoiled. We could be bratty. I don't want to put my girls out there like that. Hard-headed. You could tell us, hey, don't go over there. It's a wire trip. And we're going to be like, let me just see to make sure. And it's not even that we're hard-headed. It's just we're the type of people who we want to see it for ourselves. We want to experience whatever it is that you have your opinion on for ourselves. And lastly, I have are very defensive. Ever met an Aries? Even if you have a friend that's an Aries, I'm sure that there have not, it couldn't even be arguments, but little moments where it seems like they're just on edge. But moving forward, let's continue on. Next we have the Taurus. Dates for the Taurus are April 21st through May 20th. They are a earth sign down to earth. I rated a 7 out of 10 to the Tauruses, but here are my pros. Tauruses that I know are very driven people. There are not many Tauruses that I know allow themselves to be complacent. They have goals and they really work hard to reach them. I feel that Taurus women are very hard working. They're not only hard work, they're very independent. And lastly, we have honest. I feel like this is a pro and a con. Although Taurus are very honest, and we all want people who tell the truth and not lie, but they can also be brutally honest. They will tell you like it is. It will come off a way. You just have to understand that that's something that you just have to hear. It just depends on who you're talking to. For the cons, I have bull in quotation marks. And the reason why I put bull is because, first of all, if you didn't know, the bull is their zodiac mascot, if you will. Once they feel like you're trying them, oh, they're definitely gonna come back 10 times harder. Once they start, it is so hard to get them to stop because they have to finish it. They have to have the last word. I've seen a Taurus woman in action, and it's not pretty at all. Next we have the female Gemini. The dates are May 21st through June 20th. The Gemini is an air sign. Keep that in mind. I rated the Gemini women a 7 out of 10. It's crazy to think that the Gemini as a whole is the least favorite for everybody. I personally don't dislike Geminis. I actually really get along well with Geminis. They only have one pro and one con. Here's a pro. They're good, they're great. I personally have never argued with a Gemini. I personally never had a problem with these people that I know. That is my pro. When they're good, they are great. They're great friends. They're great to be around. When they're great, it can be very fun too. They like to do things out of the box. They bring new ideas, and I think that's just the air sign in them. Moving on to the cons. When they're bad, they're terrible. I mean, the Geminis that I know, one of them has done some things that I would not approve of. Sometimes you just gotta look at a Gemini and say, girl, they do it unknowingly. She'll say something and say, oh, well, I didn't mean it that way. You did, but you did. That's why I say when they're bad, they're terrible. Moving right along. Next we have the Cancer female. These dates are June 21 through July 22. 2, lo and behold, is a water sign. The misconception about Cancers is that they're crybabies. Let me tell you something. The 2 Cancers females that I know, I don't think I've ever even seen them cry. I guess I can say I have a good bond with Cancers. But let me go ahead and give the rate. I rated Cancers a 6 out of 10. Let me elaborate. Let me start with the pros. They are very caring and very sweet people. They don't get in a lot of conflict. They may have their difference of opinions. However, you will never see them full-fledged arguing out in public or anything like that, especially when it comes to the people they love. They would rather have those private conversations rather than hurt each other. Now the cons: self-sabotage and imposter syndrome. These have nothing to do with interactions with other people. It's more so within themselves. And I think that's where the misconception of them being crybabies come from. Because a lot of the times when they do have a problem with someone other than themselves, it's hard for them to communicate that issue. They do a lot of self-blaming, and that also can go hand in hand with imposter syndrome. So that's why I give them a 6 out of 10. Communicating it with other people or the world, it comes off very differently than how they try to say or portray what it is that they're trying to get across. And next we have the Leo ladies, Lioness. Leos, that is between July 23rd and August 22nd. They are also a fellow fire sign. So let's get into it. I feel like Geminis and Leos go neck and neck. People don't like those two the most, and those are the ones that I like the most. It's so crazy. Rated them a 8 out of 10, and here are my pros and cons. They will gas you, baby. They will gas you. They will help you boost your confidence because they have a confidence that other people wish that they had. People go as far as to say Leos are conceited, cocky, da da da. I don't think so. I don't think so at all, actually. They actually know who they are. Another pro that I have is they're very energetic people. They have a spiritual energy about them that seems that it doesn't wear out. I love talking to Leos. The conversations last forever. Very lively people. This is also a pro and a con. They're very flirtatious. It's to the point they do it for fun. Sometimes they wouldn't even be interested. And I get it. It can become an issue or it can't. It just depends on who they're dealing with. Now the cons. They live in their own world. Reality is not reality. It's hard to understand where they're coming from. In certain instances, it's really hard to explain, but that's the best I could do. The real crybabies. You can't just expect people to cater to you all the time. I put the real crybabies because they are the real crybabies. They're the ones always crying and whining about something. Love Leos, don't get me wrong. Y'all are always crying about something. What Keisha say?
Always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something. Something, very much something.
Moving right along. Next we have the Virgo girl. And these dates are August 23rd to September 22nd. This is a earth sign, very down to earth people. I rated Virgo a 8 out of 10. I don't know many. You'll be surprised how many Virgo celebrities are out there, and big ones at that. Here are my pros for the Virgo. They are generally very talented people, no matter what it is. For example, the Hoodhealer, she's very talented in what she does. Zendaya, very much so talented in what she does. Beyonce, very talented in what they all do. They work hard to get better in whatever talent that it is that they have. Also, very private people. I put this as a pro because I think that it's best to not always have to put every single detail of your life out there for the world to see. Only because there's a level of privacy that gives you peace, and that's what they practice, peace. They're very classy. They love the finer things in life, and I just absolutely adore that about them because they don't accept anything less. I feel that Virgos are very wise, and that also just goes with the experience that they gain when working towards their goal. They are very observant people as well. I don't have many cons. I don't know many Virgos. Actually, I don't have any cons. I don't know anybody who's a Virgo, so I can't really say, and I don't want to say because I don't know. And we're gonna go ahead and stop right there at the Virgos because that is the first half of the zodiac signs. And I want you guys to comment down below what you thought about this rate. I want you to comment your own ratings because I want to know how you feel about these signs. I want to know if you feel how I feel. And I also want you to go ahead and comment what you think I'm going to say for the next ones or how you feel about the next one. So with that being said, I will see you guys in part 2 next week.